Hello, friends. I wanted to read something to you that popped up on my screen earlier in a meme because I found that the wisdom within it was profound. Now, before I share things, I've gotten into the habit of fact checking everything. Um, Resharing is just dangerous if you don't do this. And so, for this particular quote, I did look it up to see if he who was being given this credit was actually the one responsible for the wisdom. It was quoted to Mark Twain. I didn't find any evidence that this was actually his quote, but it could be. I did find many iterations of this, in fact, written over many, many years in many different forms for many different purposes. But the one that I've narrowed down on, I felt was the most concise, and I wanted to share it with you. Now, clearly, it was written at a time period from the past, and while it only addresses one group of people, it is obvious that it is not for only one group of people. The quote says, "A man who does not read has no appreciable advantage over the man who cannot read." Let that sink in. This is profound. Okay. Again, this is obviously not only about men. This is about men, women, children, everyone, no matter who you are. To recognize that if you are literate and you do not use your literacy to expand your knowledge, that you are no different than a person who is illiterate is profound. And I would go further to say that we need to be very mindful of what we consume and remember that most things on the internet are not fact checked. They're opinion pieces at best, inflammatory at worst, and that if you want quality research, it takes time. We need to research who someone is, what they've done, whether or not they're actually an expert in their field, unless we're just reading, things for fun. But I hope this quote inspires you to go out and get some quality literature, pick up a book, read, study, expand your mind, grow. And remember that if you're not using it, you lose it. You might have studied something 10 years ago. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You will have lost most of it by now. And if you studied it 20 years ago, it's not very valuable anymore. So staying fresh, staying current, keeping the blade sharp, it's a daily process. And if you have any great reading recommendations you want to share, please share them. I'll share with you, you share with me, we share with each other, we all grow, we all expand. In the meantime, stay in your heart, stay loved, stay blessed. Wishing you well. Take care.